Hi, I'm Don Jessup, and this is another big day for this beautiful Mustang of mine, Freedom. Because today I'm going to show you how to get on a Mustang for the first time. He's never had a person up on his back, and I'm going to show you how simple it is. I'm not here to show you what I can do. I'm here to show you what you can do. See, I've done everything with a horse. You name it, I've done it. I've been to the top levels of Grand Prix riding. I've ridden all those maneuvers in dressage. I've done cutting and reining. I've done packing into these beautiful mountains. I have done just about anything you can imagine doing with a horse, including bronc riding and colt starting and natural horsemanship and all kinds of everything. But that's not the point. The point is, I'm not here to show you what I can do. I want to show you what you can do, regardless of your skill set when it comes to working with a wild horse or even an untamed horse, even if it's a domestic horse. Because there's a couple of simple rules you have to follow when it comes to getting up on his back. You do not have to be this phenomenal person with extraordinary athletic abilities to work with a horse. What you do have to do is set some simple rules. And those rules are, number one, that you have some kind of relationship or connection with your horse. You can catch him. That's important, right? Number two, that you have the ability to set boundaries. In other words, you can tell your horse to back away, to move to the side, and come back in. That's as simple as it gets right there. Now, if he moves in a direction you don't want him to move, I have that ability, right? Just like that, to send him back. So we have a connection, we have boundaries, and we have a bond. We have to be able to connect on an emotional level with our horse and give him the things that he likes, not just me doing things that I like to him. So I want to scratch him and rub him and get into his itchy spots. That's a bonding stage. And I'm going to use getting on the mounting block and climbing on his back as an effort in bonding. It's not an effort to get on this horse and tame him, although that's a byproduct. The real thing is that I get an opportunity to truly bond with him so that, we can eventually go and do those fun things together and get out in nature and give him even more experiences that will enrich his life and enrich our life together. So, got to be able to bond. That's the important factor there. You got to find those itchy spots. You got to get into his psychology so he starts to say, "I like you." So we have a connection, we have boundaries, we have bonding. Then we begin to teach bravery. Can a horse stand still for something? And that's part of what we're doing today. I want to stand on the mounting block and have him stand under me and stand there quite brave. Now, he's not that brave. He's not a bomb-proof horse. He's young and he's undeveloped. He's not learned these things. That's why I want to show you, because it's new and fun and exciting, and it's something you can do too. The last piece of the puzzle is basic skills. When you teach your horse, once you're up there, to walk around and steer and stop and those kind of things. That's not today's lesson. Today's lesson is bravery and bonding in a way that makes total sense, that just about anybody can do. In fact, I've limited my tools for that reason. I don't have a stick, I just have a rope. I am going to use the mounting block because not everybody can climb up on their horse bareback, and not everybody can do it from the ground. So by using a mounting block, I'm kind of proving to you that just about anybody can do it. And here's how it works. I'm going to stand on this mounting block, and I'm going to use my one rope to bring my horse over to me. And then I'm going to bond with him. Really simple, right? It's hard to imagine that in a few minutes I'm going to be climbing on his back when I can barely just bring him in face to face like this. But you can totally do this. And here's how it works. I stand on the mounting block, I use my boundaries, and I drive his body over away from me. So you get on over there. Keep his nose close. Keep his nose up here with me. Now, he's never seen me up this high before, so this is exciting for him and for me. I climb up on this last step. Check I'm stable. Ooh. Here we go. I'm going to pull him through to where I can get on his back. Uh-oh, that didn't work. What should I do? There's 1,000 techniques here. I could get off the mounting block and drive him back into place. That would work, okay? But it's not very efficient. I could follow him around and forget about the mounting block, but that's not something everybody's capable of doing. You have to be athletic and quick. So what I'll do instead is I'll use my one rope and I'll drive him around back to this neck of the woods to a position where all I have to do is now pull him through. And I pull him through. Uh-oh, it didn't work again. Not to worry, you don't have to worry about these things. All you have to do is reset. This is what we call resetting the boundaries. Pretty soon, he's going to realize that every time he walks through without stopping, so I want him to walk in here and stop, but if he doesn't, I pick up my lead rope and I toss it there at his tail, and I can say, hey, get over there. That's where I want you to be. Now walk in here soft and get over there quick. It's real simple. Walk in here soft. No, get over there quick. And he'll start to see the night and day difference between my intention to have him come in and my intention to have him not swing his butt around in the wrong direction. Really simple. You want to teach your horse to get good at standing on the mounting block? This is how you do it. This is exactly how you do it. Take a rope or a stick if you want to, and walk him in soft here. This has got to be nice for him. Walk him in soft. Walk him in soft. Uh-oh, you made a mistake, Freedom. Swing that butt back over there. Well, I know, you're scared. This is the first for us, right? And then just inch your way up. Take another step. Inch your way up. Ooh, I like this. This is the first time he's let me hear at his withers without swinging his butt around and leaving. So I bond with him when he's in the right place. And I drive him back or reset him when he's in the wrong place. Over, but my foot's back here. Because as soon as I put my foot, I see too many people make a mistake where they reach over and they put their foot over there. Well, guess what happens if you're not a flexible person? He moves away and drags your foot with him, and you go to the ground and land on your shoulder. But if I bring my foot back and put my knee over, well, then we can work with this relationship until I trust him before I finally put my foot. And I can always reach over and pet him and pretend like my hand is my foot. But I don't want to actually put myself in an unsafe position. And that's the whole thing here, is that I don't want you to put yourself in an unsafe position. All right, that's our first ride here. That's our first actual ride. Hop off. And he's breathing, and he's licking and chewing. And I think, what an amazing day to be able to get on a wild horse in such a short amount of time and have him completely trust me. Does that mean that I can now saddle him and walk him around and canter him around or right up in the trails. No, that's more steps to go. But this is the first step, and it's a step that anyone can take. And I hope you've enjoyed this. This is Don Jessup signing off with my beautiful Mustang Freedom, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.